everybody, it's Kathy, and thanks for coming back to my channel. Tonight what I'm going to do is make this simple library card pocket for my Christmas journal, and if you'd like to join me, stick around. It's simple. It has a little card tag and another little tag with a button and a little fold out envelope, and then it opens up with a place to write. Very simple. Thought it'd be fun to make another one. I'm making a couple of journals, so I need a couple. So I thought I'd turn on the video. So if you're interested, stick around and make one with me. Okie doke. First thing I'm going to do is cut the pocket itself. And I want to use this 25 as the bottom of the pocket. Normally when I make these, I simply cut and fold. I cut one piece rather than gluing, a separate piece. But for this one, since the paper's directional, I really can't do that. I'm going to cut it over here. And it's not very straight. So I'm actually going to take my cutter just to straighten it up. Just like that. That's it. And then I'm going to take this part up here, and I want the part at the top to show. So I'm going to use that. This paper pack is from Hobby Lobby. It's Paper Studio, and it's called Pine Street Square, I think. I think that's true. So I'm going to make it about that long, so I'm going to cut off the bottom. Just like that. And I'm going to have to trim it just a bit. Put these aside. I might be able to use them. I'll line up. Oop. Just going to glue this here. Very simple pocket. Just like that. And also going to cut a piece that opens up that you can write on, a little flappy piece. I'm going to leave it about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge. Just like this. Set that aside. And I'm going to fold this over. And that's only to give me an idea of where the fold line is. I'm not worried about it being exactly perfect. I'm going to put the edge up the top, just like that. And just like that. Just grab a wet wipe. Okie doke. So that's going to be the base. And let's see. I am going to add a little ink to the edge here. I'll try to get in here. I should have done this before I put it on, but you know how that goes. And I see this needs to be trimmed just a bit so that white doesn't show. Okay, that'll do that. Now, I'm going to decorate back here a little bit. Maybe some tissue paper I have. I want the red bird in there. And some of the musical notes. This paper's from, I think, the Tim Holtz collection. Yes, he's got some nice ones. I wish he'd come out with some new ones, though. And I'm just gonna glue this right here. I'm not putting it on the paper because I have a tendency to rip the paper. And you want to make sure you wipe it down because the tissue paper is so thin, when it dries, it'll show the little, you know, if you just go, zzz, it'll show the little ripples, ridges, whatever you call it, of the glue. Okay. Just like that. I'm going to add just a little stain over it. There we go. And then let's see. Maybe something up here. I have something here. Maybe I can put this in somewhere. Let me ink the edges of this. Just like this. And you put it underneath here somehow. Yeah. Slip that right back in here in the pocket. I don't want to glue the pocket closed because you know that's what'll happen. Okay. Just like that. Still want to make sure the pocket is open. Then, let's see. I want to put the little girl on. And I have one of Tim Holtz's here. I want to make it so that it looks like her arm is propped up by the edge of this. So I'm only going to glue the bottom half of her. Just like that. And what I think I'll do is, I have some of Tim Holtz's glaze. I'm going to use this. Let me close my glue up. With a embossing dauber, or dabber. Dabber. You dab it on. I'm going to make her dress have some red on it. And I like his glaze. It'd be the same thing as if you emboss something and then put a little more sheen on top of it. And he's got some really pretty colors. So just like that. Let me put it on top of here while I pour the embossing powder on it. And if you haven't used embossing powder, or this is embossing glaze, give it a try. It's really fun. It lasts forever, because you'll see, you just put it on, then dump it off. You want to make sure that it doesn't get where you don't want it to be. Just like that. Whoops. And you just dump it back in the jar. Try not to spill it as much as I'm spilling it. Just like that. And then you need a heat gun, hair dryer. Heat gun works best. Let me just like clean it up a little bit before I put the heat on it. Okay. I'm sorry if it noise bothers you. This will just be a second. And what this is essentially, I think, like plastic that's ground up. And all of a sudden, it starts to shine. Kind of pretty cool. Just like that. Made her dress red. Okay. Next, I want to make a card to go in here. So I have a little angel. And I'm going to make a little card. And I want the card to be, have a stiff back. So I'm going to mat this card, this little angel card. Just like this. Hope I don't want it quite that big. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to glue that in place. And then glue this in place. And then glue this in place. Just like that. A little angel kind of an abstract angel. I'm going to round the corners. Just like that. And I'm going to punch a hole. Put a string in it. Have some of this. Get my stuff out of the way. And I'm gonna go in here. Just like that. And clip that off. And ink the edges a bit. It won't show too much, but just a little. I know I'll know I did it. And here, just add a little aging. And this will go right in here. Like that. And then a Christmas tag here. And I have two, because I'm going to make it a little pocket. So I'm going to first punch a hole. Well, not yet. I'm going to cut this off at the bottom. Just like that. And then I'm going to glue it onto the top of the card to make a mini pocket. Just like that. And then I have a little strip of this. I'm going to cut this off around right here. And this will be our little fold up envelope. 2, 3, I think that's enough. And then we'll fold this. And make a little envelope. We'll need another little color. We'll put a tiny little strip of this. And that's just going to go right along the top. Just like this. Glue that down. Sorry about the noise in the background. Someone's using the microwave. It's funny, you try to find a time when you can do this and not be disturbed, but it never seems to happen. Such is life. And then we'll put this here, if we can find it, just like that. And then on this, I actually want to put this on a card. So it's a little stiffer. So we'll just cut that. that. Glue that in place. Match it up. Okie doke. Let's punch a hole in it. Like that. And I know that I had a button around here that I threaded. Oh no, say it isn't so. Well, seem to have lost it. Maybe one more look. I found it. Okay. That's gonna go there. I didn't really need the hole after all, because I'm using this instead of, oops. I'm gonna put that right there. I think that looks cute. And I'm not gonna make this a pocket or anything. I'm just gonna put this right on it. With the little envelope. And let's see. I think I'm going to punch some holes up here and wrap some ribbon. One, two, whoops, that's a little close to the edge. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okie doke. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna just wrap it around. Just add some different color to it. Whoops. Look what I did. What did I, oh, that's the tissue. Let me glue that down properly. There we go. Okay. Let me cut this off one more time. Sorry if you're seeing the top of my head. Easiest way to do this for me so I can see both sides. There we go. And one more. Okie doke. Tie that in a knot at the end here. Just like that. Just one knot is fine. Pull it back. Uh-oh, wait, I did something wrong. I have to untie it. I'm glad I only tied it in one knot. There. I have to tie it in the back, or actually go through it a second time so it doesn't throw the pattern off. There we go. And then this side. Same thing, wrap it to the back, bring it around the front. Tie it in a knot. There we go. Clip it. And clip it. Just like that. Very simple. And then I need to ink the inside. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess so. Ever so slightly. Okay. And let me see if I have any lace over here. Oh, I do. And I wanted to put some lace on this back piece so that it just peeks out the back. So you can see it in the front. Peeks out around the back. Just like that. Yeah, so it peeks out just a little bit. And I think that's enough. I mean, I could put something up there, but I think this is enough. Have a little card. It's pretty when you take it out. Have a little girl. Whoops. You have lace that came off. And a little envelope, a little tag, and a place to write. That'll look cute inside a Christmas journal. I have two of them. They're very similar. This one I sewed on. This is why I only glued this one. I sewed it on, and the knot I made was too fat, so it doesn't sit right. But anyway, if you enjoyed watching this, I'd appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do if you feel like it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again, I hope. Have a good one. Bye.